Alright. So they give you obbies to complete, and they say that you get a hint for dying. So if you complete the obbies, I actually forgot the hints for it. What? Right. Okay, so you've got to... I'm just going to do the easy obby first, because okay, I've forgotten how to do this level. I'm going to be honest with you. Hint 1, comment. Hint, a command. And then... Alright, you need to be very careful on this. As you've seen from me selling the last time. And I made it this time. I hate that kind of... Cool. Okay. Alright, you go along here. Up through here. Skip. So, you just do... I'm pretty sure it's slash skip. Yeah, you just type in slash skip. And you beat the stage. Classic obby, or is it? Yes. Do not try going to the end. Gotta go along here, and then if you jump in this one, the second one along, you can get in through here. And then you beat the level. Do not try and do the parkour. Alright, you gotta get a boat. You gotta place it on here. Okay, be very careful, because ice and boats, you end up going really fast and uncontrollably fast. Unlike in Minecraft, where it is reasonably controllable. Here you can go really fast, because you just end up hitting the edge. Don't just speed as quickly as you can. That's the mistake I made the first time I did this. You can speed when you know, you can hit a wall. Other than that, don't speed. Alright, now you've got to center your boat so that you're straight into the back ladder. As you can see, there's a hole up there. And then I messed up. Alright. Bruh. I apologize for me sucking, guys. You should go and watch another YouTuber. Sometimes I just lose the will to do the video partway through, because I'm just selling or something. Alright. Oh, okay, that was close. Alright, you hit the top level again. And you've really got to make sure you center your boat, as you just saw me mess up. You'll speed up straight into the ladder, and then it'll lead you to the spikes. Anyway, this is my most hated level of all time. If you buy a speed potion, you can make those jumps. However, I'm going to have to do the mushroom jumps. This on average takes me about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna lock in this time, so that I don't have to, like, cut bits out of the video. Because, you know, I don't want to have to do that. I'd rather just make it showing me doing well, rather than me doing so badly that I have to cut bits out because it takes so long. You know, I want to seem experienced. Alright, then you make it to the second bit. Alright, stay on the side. And I beat it, which is like 20 times quicker than my normal time. Alright, so you gotta roll a 77 or a 777. This level is so annoying, but, you know, see you guys once I've finished it. Alright guys, after about 10 minutes, or you know, what felt like 15 years, I finally managed to roll a 77. And now I'm on to stage 78. Alright, Rosette's not in here, so it's not in here. Actually, it's over here. Just fall into the void. You can, those are so easy to tell. Seriously. Alright, find the bottom. Alright, TP to there. This one, if you go over the house and down to here, is in here. You just click there. Never crouch when. Well, actually, I can't remember what the. Anyway, that one's easy. This one is up here in the wall. Just yeah, there we go. And last level. Go down here. But wait, hang on. I seem to remember there's a loophole somewhere around here. Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah, you gotta come here. Oh yes, of course. This is here. You gotta walk in through the back, and you beat the level. I was being dumb there. My bad. All right, this is quite an easy level. As you might be able to see, you gotta go around the back here. Oh, it's kind of some kind of neo jump. It's a bit annoying, but not too difficult. And then you gotta go up the ladders. Go to that ladder. Go up these blocks here, and there's your spike. And next level. All right. Instead of doing that, you've got to go to this and do that. So you don't have to go along the annoying thing. Alright. Then you got this level, which starts off with an ice neo, which are pretty easy. Now, the first time I did this level, somebody had left a boat in there, and I was so confused. I had no idea. I thought you were meant to do something with the boat. And I couldn't beat the level. It took me a while until I broke the boat and thought, oh yeah. So, you know, being a bit dumb there. Yeah, again, mushroom nears, so be very careful. I hate mushroom nears. I hate them so much. Alright, be careful here. You don't want to fall down one of these. Yeah, you do not want to fall down there. Be very careful. We've done that bit, and wooden spikes. And you beat that level. Alright, this bit. You've got to go up the mountain, and then this will take you down to here. Well, I seem to remember. Am I trying to act like I know what I'm doing or something? Oh, I could have sworn there was something there. Wait, or was it the other? Oh, I think it was the other mountain. I'm really dumb. Yep, alright. It's along here. This is so easy to see. I don't know what they're thinking. Alright. Gotta go around this side. And then there's a board there, which you click. Never crouch when you do those boards. Alright. Then you've got this bit. That took me so many tries the first time I did it, but I got the hang of it now. So you gotta click that and go around the side. Alright, this level is so annoying because basically what you gotta do is you gotta complete the parkour. And while you may think easy, yes, it is easy parkour. Well, reasonably easy. And, you know, you might be a parkour pro, so you might not find it hard. But once you get to the top, there's a diamond spike. I missed it! So yeah, you gotta go through the diamond spike, and it won't kill you. You have to do it, I think, 3 times. If you fall down to the bottom, you have to go from the bottom, and you'll regen more. If you fall onto one of those, it'll take less time, but yeah, you've got to do it multiple times, and trust me, if you fall, you will regen entirely, and it's so annoying. I think one of the first times I did it, it took me I don't know, 20-ish minutes. No! So, yeah, now I've screwed myself. There's no way I'm going to be able to go on this time. Wait, how did I do that? Yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm awful at parkour. Never have been good, never will be. I fall on the simplest jumps. Definitely not a parkour pro. So, yeah, I've regened entirely. Alright, diamond spikes. And then you do the parkour again. Don't fall, as I was saying, even though I fell, like, almost immediately after that. You regen a bit, but try not to let yourself regen too much. I think it does 40 damage? Yeah, it does. With none of your wooden helmets on. Trust me, don't put a wooden helmet on. And you beat it. About 3 tries, but you know. Alright, invisible solid obby. Alright, then you just gotta click around and you'll find it. Like that. Because it will say, you know, when you click a block, it will say that you can't because of the game mode you're in. So, or you just gotta learn where it is. Oopsies. Alright. And then you don't even need to do the last order. Alright. This may be one of the hardest stages, but I think there's a pretty simple way to it. Gotta go around here. That messed me up when I did it. I thought they completely destroyed the level. And then you gotta jump up here. There's a ladder. But, even worse, you gotta somehow get under this block and do the rope. Which, hang on, yeah. Which I hate doing. It takes me so many tries. Because, as you guys probably already know, I'm awful at this kind of thing. Skip this bit so that to spare yourself the pain of watching me do this repeatedly. Right, after you've done that, you've got to go around here. Go to this bit. There you'll see a bit in the door. And, you know, just like this nice game, you've got nets to go through again. So yeah, see what it was after I finished it. Okay, so here it will say nothing here, lol, but don't fall for it. If you see up in the roof, you have one of these blocks. You've got to get up the ladder. Well, you found it. Then you got the parkour. Don't fall on the parkour, otherwise you'll have to do all of that all over it. So I was saying don't fall on the parkour, and then I fell on the parkour. So, you know, I'm gonna have to cut again. Alright. Yeah, again, so as I was saying, you go up here, and then you find the parkour. Yeah, and looks as though last time I fell for this block. Do not fall there. Don't be like me. Don't sell. How many times did I rage? Once. Alright. Then you gotta go along. Then you gotta go up these rings of mushrooms. For some reason the first time I did this I found it really easy, but now I'm finding it really hard to get in. Oh fudge. You gotta do it perfectly. Yeah, like that. And I'm in. Alright, you gotta do it a couple of times and then you make it in, and there's your spike. No tricks there. Simple obby. Alright. This one, you just gotta use the mushroom to bounce up to here. Ah! What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright. Wait, hang on. What the hell am I doing? Have I forgotten how to do this level? Yeah, so do not land on that one. You've got to crouch along here. So I'd forgotten how to do it, to be honest. Alright, classical trick there. And then you beat it. Easy hop. It just sounds like that's a trick. Alright, here's like the most annoying level ever. It's completely pitch black. So I think the best thing to do is enable lighting. Or is it? I can't really remember. I can't remember at all how to do this level. Maybe I shouldn't enable lighting? I forgot. Okay, I'm seeing vaguely now, I'm seeing. Alright, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go into the wall somewhere. So there should be a light patch somewhere in the wall. And I found it. Alright, so to me that one's pure guesswork. I'm sure there's a way to do it. But I find that one's pure guesswork. Alright, huh. Oh, yeah, of course, that's not the way to do it. Oh, yeah, no, it TPs you up there, and then you do 100 damage. So that is the way to do it, my bad. Alright. Door. Whoa. Alright, Neo jump. These look harder than they are. Ice Neo. As we all know, Ice Neos are easy. But, oh god. Well, you guys know that I suck at parkour. So, you know, put in the comments how much you think I suck at parkour. I swear, if I get anything really rude though, man. Alright, there we go. Beat the level. Alright, jump in. The problem is, I don't trust him, and, you know, you're gonna think it's in here, but it's not. It is down here. And I'm pretty sure it's down this third one, and then you gotta walk in through the back. And then you think that, saying the truth, and it's not there. But this one's much better hidden. It's through here, and there you go. You beat the level. Third one, remember? All right, this one's really easy. You just got to go along here. All right, and then once you get to the top, you just got to find the one in between here, and then go in through here, and then click that pause, and then you beat the level. All right, we have very few levels left to go now. Alright, you gotta go down here. Alright, now you gotta go along here. Well, remember what I said about potion tables. Alright, then you get this, which will send you into here, and then you just gotta click it. It does 1 damage each time. Feel free to use an auto clicker, but you might get banned. I don't really know what you get banned from. Because I think it's a bit random when you get banned for something. Anyway, eventually you get killed after clicking 100 times. Anyways, complete for a hint. So, while it may be saying complete for a hint, right? It's not complete for a hint. It's complete. You go, you know, no hint for you. Okay, I will give you a hint. Look out for suspicious snow. Alright, I'll look out for suspicious snow. And it's through there. Alright, we only have like a couple of stages left to go. Now, this one's really not obvious. You can go and do all that, but like, it's actually just down there. That, I do not understand. Like, it was very hard to see. And you have beat the next 50 stages and you have got to level 100, and you can either restart, so the first one you're a player, until finally you're 25 plus unemployed. I think there are other ones after that, but they don't say here, unemployed. I think on my other account I'm an expert maybe, or elite, I don't know, I think I'm elite. And that's where you restart. Or you can continue going to do the next levels, which are even harder. So, you know, they're good. But that's for another video. Thank you for bearing this video, and I hope it will really help you to beat this game. And please subscribe and like the video, and see you in the next one.